It's time for today's Legal Minute with the Law Office of Cooley Shrair in Springfield, and today we're joined by attorney Robert Dambrov. We're talking about overtime pay. Attorney Dambrov, what is overtime? Overtime
is you are entitled under the federal and state law to get paid for all hours worked over 40 at time and 1/2 your regular rate.
Now, if someone is paid for over 40 hours in a work week, are they automatically entitled to overtime pay?
No, even if they're paid for things like holidays and vacation and sick days that they don't actually work, that doesn't count towards whether they actually worked over 40 hours in a work week.
So they have to be worked hours. Now, are all employees entitled to overtime?
Most employees are. There are certain exceptions, such as for executives, professionals, administrators, outside salespersons, computer technicians, and a few other specific areas. But there are certain tests that have to be satisfied to be able to be exempt, such as executives have to supervise normally 2 or more employees. There are certain educational requirements for professionals, and executives and administrators and professionals must be paid on a salary basis. A lot of employers feel that just by paying someone a salary, they don't have to pay overtime, and that's not so.
Okay, so it is very situational. You have to know exactly what your profession is and what is owed to you.
Right.
When it comes to overtime. Now, if someone works over 40 hours in 1 week, can an employer actually avoid paying them overtime by allowing them to take off time in another week?
You're talking about what's called compensatory time off. And no, each week is looked at under law separately. So if an employer, if an employee works over 40 hours in a week, an employer cannot offset those hours by giving time off in another week. It has to be during the same week.
Well, this is great information. Thank you so much for being here today to share it with us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And for more information, you can call 413-781-0750 or visit CooleyShrair.com.